Yo, who's up with me? Yo, Jaquetta, what's up? I know some of y'all, some people probably sleep. So listen, I'm back on the West Coast. I made it out of Houston safe. Made it out of Houston safe, yo. So I'm back on the West Coast. What's up? God, don't. I just got off the plane. I literally just got off the plane, and it felt good to be back. It feels so good to be back. Y'all don't get it. So it's like 11 something here going on 12 o'clock, but I'm not gonna stay long on here with y'all. I know it's late. Some places it's like 2:30. Some places it's like 1:30. It is what it is, yo. It is what it is. So I'm waiting for some more people to get on here. So y'all see my library. Hold up. I don't know how many people are new on here. Everybody saw me, right? When I was in Houston, Texas. So I'm gonna show y'all a little something. Give y'all a little tour. Give you a tour. I ain't even yet. So you see all my books, right? So look, take y'all to the box where all the books is at. There's a lot of different books in here, so just to show y'all this. It's kind of dark, but it is what it is. Okay? So, and then I'm gonna show y'all my table. Nothing but books. Okay? This is the key right here too. See that? That's the key to everything. Etymology. So listen, let me kick this off real quick. Cause I'm gonna talk about TSU, these so-called wannabe black colleges. Hey man, you say my library motivates you? This is insane. Somebody asked me, do I read all these books? I said, how do you think I know this stuff in my head? It's in my head. Okay? So, I was speaking with a sister today, and she goes to TSU. Damn, why this thing is beeping? To TSU. And she was sharing with me that she wanted to bring something up dealing with our ancestors as Moors. Hold on one second, I gotta charge something. Give me a minute. Give me 1 second. Okay. No. You just got on here kind of late. So, I'm back in Houston. LA. You know what's the funniest thing? Let me tell you some stories, man. I was going to go live in the airport today. I was really going to go live. I had bought some, these things called these things, that right there. I had those was closed. As I was going through the TSA, they actually pulled my bag out and swiped those nature. They actually swiped those things. They actually swiped that. I said, well, it's closed. And they said, you'd be surprised. People came in here sneaking drugs in through a brand new pair of sneaks. I said, listen, if anybody's sneaking any drugs in, I said it would be the government. No lie. This is what happened, y'all. I was going to go live on a Facebook. The lady, I said, the only people that would be smuggling drugs into the United States would be this government. I had 4 TSA, 3 sisters, 1 TSA, 1 European. And the European looked at me, he double looked. And he said, that could be possibly true. I said, no, it is true. I said, they the ones that bring the drugs in. This TSA, y'all too serious with this TSA. I told the sisters, I told the 3 sisters as they was checking the box that I sealed, because this was sealed. It wasn't open. It was sealed from the store. I said, I count how many Europeans I'm on a plane with. This is what I had. The conversation I had with one of the TSA ladies, and it was a sister. I said, I count how many Europeans on the plane with me, because I don't know what the hell might happen on a plane with them cats. Right? This is what I told the TSA lady. She said, I said, have you ever noticed a hijacking or something going on in Africa or going to Africa? She said, come to think about it, no. And she said, I have to be very careful because you look like you somebody. This is what the TSA lady said to me. You look like you somebody, so I have to be very careful because I was talking about the government bringing drugs in. I was talking about them. I said, y'all worrying about people bringing drugs in. Nothing can come into this country unless the government allowed to come in. This is me talking to the TSA at the checkpoint. And I said it to him. The only person looked like he was kind of upset, and he did say after the fact, is you're right. You're right. Because I don't take none of this stuff off, and they was trying to figure me out. Because I take none of this off when I go through checkpoint. This doesn't come off Sabir. This don't come off of me at all. That's why I guess the sister said, you look like you're somebody. And yeah, I was going to do a Facebook Live to let y'all see how crazy that was. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I was going to do it live. So my sister had a conversation with me today. Not my sister, a sister. She goes to TSU. Everybody know what TSU college is. I'm going to go there with y'all with these black colleges. And I'm going to, reason why I said American history, North, South, and Central. North, South, and Central. And the islands. That Sabir, you need a book stamp from the beginning. Pay me. I'll put anything together y'all want me to. Everything is time with me. Pay me to sit back and focus on all of that. We good. I don't have time. You're getting it right now. Just remember what I'm showing y'all. I post stuff up every day on IG. IG every day. That happened to me, brother Sabir. I just, this Sunday, coming back from Dominican Republic, coming through customs. Man, it's real, man. So listen, my sister hit me up. You know, we were talking. She didn't hit me. We were talking about TSU. TSU is supposed to be a so-called black college. No, it's the name of the book. Oh, I don't know. Which one? Bear with me. I don't want to get lost. She told me when she went to school today at TSU, the so-called black college, she wanted to bring up the history of the Moors. She wanted to give a rundown about the Moors. Right? You already know. Exactly. You know what time it is. That's crazy if you work at the TSU. So she goes to TSU. She says to me, she wanted to bring up the history of the Moors. Her professor has a particular book that I'm going to show y'all. But she said, as long as we talk about Angela Davis, Assata Shakur, it's good. But she said she wanted to bring up the history of the Moors. And they said she had to be careful about what she talked about because TSU is a conservative school. Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear what I said? The professor told her, and if she want to chime in, she can. If she want to expose herself and talk about it, be free. She's on here right now. She said that TSU is a conservative college and they have to be careful about what they talk about. Because she wanted to do something about the Moors. See, y'all keep thinking these black colleges are here to tell y'all the truth about who we are. Why is it that you could talk up? I told you, listen to me and listen to me clear, y'all. I want y'all to get this. Y'all say, I hope she gets on here. If she chooses to, she can do that. I don't want to do that. I'll put myself out there. I don't give a damn. I put myself out there. But if the sister chooses to say something about it, she can. She's a Moor too. Don't get it twisted. She is a Moor. Right? So y'all thinking that these so-called black colleges is here to help y'all. They're really not. For that lady to say TSU is a conservative college, but yet you allow just Assata Shakur, because that's old news. We dealt with that. We dealt with those people, right? Angela Davis, we dealt with those types of people. This is why I tell y'all many times, why do you think they didn't never allow Brother Taj or myself on the Breakfast Club? What did I just tell y'all? Y'all thinking because people say white supremacy? You thinking because of people saying black power, we got to fight for the black man? They're used to that. They're used to that, yo. You all right with that. But don't bring anything up about these Moors. Don't talk about the Moors, because the Moors supposed to be dead and gone. Dead and gone. I don't give a damn if you go to Howard, Spelman, Morehouse. They all want to talk about the same garbage about Negro. The Moors are dead. And we're African American and we're black. That's what they want to talk about. If I'm breaking up, y'all got to watch the repeat. Yeah, you say, damn, the Breakfast Club. Yeah. You ain't never seen them reach out to. I've been doing it longer than any of them cats they had on the Breakfast Club. Longer than any of them cats they had on the Breakfast Club. Think about it. And I do radio. Think about that one. Okay? And I do film. Think about it. Why? Because I just told you why. You really think he's saying something that's powerful? Let me rewind back again. Let me rewind this back for y'all. Listen to me and listen to me clear again. They're used to that talk. They're used to that talk. Okay? I just told you TSU will let you talk about Asada, will let you talk about Angela Davis, will not talk. The sister wanted to do something on the Moors. And they told her this is a conservative college. You have to be careful about what you talk about. So imagine somebody really knowing this history going in. Think about it. I told you, you could talk about white supremacy, white power, black power, whatever power. They good with that. You know why? Because they already destroyed that. They know you're going to go to work the next day. They're not worrying about that. But I'm going to show y'all some stuff. I was wondering as to why I haven't seen you on the... There you go. There's your answer. I told you I was doing it, honestly, before a lot of those dudes. And I did radio for 15 years and film. Think about it for a minute. Do you think they don't research? They research everybody. A real journalist research people. Believe me, y'all. A real person research everybody. Imagine me knowing these books. Because you know I'm going to walk in the studio with some of these books, but I will walk in like this. Because this is why you can't talk about the Moors. Follow me for a minute. I'm going to show you. And before I do this, I'm going to show y'all something else. The professor at the TSU is Real Sabir Bey. S-A-B-I-R-B-E-Y. Real Sabir Bey. Right? So the professor at TSU has this book. This is what the professor at TSU has. This is what the professor has at TSU. And told the sister that be careful. Now, I'm going to show y'all something. Follow me. She's a professor, right? At a college. You see that says the Moors of Guinea? Y'all see that? You see that right there? So the professor has this book in her office at TSU. So who is it that these black folks don't know? We're not done yet. So the brother asked me a question, and I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to show you. Just rock with me for a minute, y'all. I hope I break these things down and y'all get this. And I want y'all to share this out. Article. Will Spain fall once before the same Moorish tribes that conquered her in 711? This is an Ohio newspaper. 1939, Ohio. Right? So I'm going to show you why. To the Moors as a race. You see that? The first time the former conquerors of Spain. Now remember I told you, everything is based on Spain. Everything is based on Spain. Everything is based on Spain. Are y'all follow me? Hold up. Spain. Hold up. We're not finished yet. Spain. So all your black scholars and your teachers and your professors not talking about this. Wait a minute. We're not done yet. Nowhere near done yet. In the Etymology, the Moors was really the nomadic tribes of Berbers and Hamites in northern Africa. But wait a minute, this is the northern Africans, right? Didn't I just show you the Moors in West Africa? Remember that? See that? This is West Africa, but this article says North Africa. They were dark-skinned, sometimes almost black, but often displaying the olive hue. So we're going to get into that in a minute. I'm going to show y'all this. Right? So this is why, brother, that they don't want this to happen. That's why they don't want us to talk about it. Y'all just seen one Richard. I got a whole bunch of books on Spain. I got a stack of books on Spain. Stack. So let me show y'all something. I'm going to follow me. They don't talk about us being in America. See that? You don't hear people talking about the African slavery in Latin America or the Caribbean, right? But they just celebrated West Indies parade. Oh, that's watered down. That's watered down. When the Moors ruled Spain, that was kind of watered down. If somebody backed me, I would do a thorough documentary on that. But we did Out of Darkness. We got some stuff coming. That was watered down. Believe me. Pay attention to what I'm showing y'all right now. Watered down. So, remember what I showed y'all, right? Y'all saw this book before? Any of the colleges talk about this? African slavery in Latin America and the Caribbean? Right? But they didn't want her to talk about this in TSU. They didn't want her to talk about this. Okay, the college only wants you to discuss. There she go right there. She left it on there for y'all. She only wants y'all to discuss Negro, black, and colored. Nothing of our history before slavery. See that? There she goes. She just posted it up there for y'all. HBCU only covers usual African American history. That is the same over and over. Let's talk about our people. What we before colonization. There you go. She just posted up there for y'all. Okay? So, test TSU. So, here you go. But wait a minute. Why is the Moors mentioned inside this book in the Caribbean? We in here. The problem is people don't understand. And see that again? The Moors imported from Spain. Through this whole document, you will see this about who we are. I can go through this whole book and show you. So we're not going to stop there. Well, let's go to Columbus then, since we want to talk about this. The Caribbean. This is what Europeans do. They study you. All what they do is they study you. You see that? By the 14th century, it seemed that the most likely, you see that? Moors. But one more again. So they'll tell you, don't talk about this. Why? Because it'll start triggering stuff in people's heads. And I'm going to walk all the way into the Dred Scott case. I want y'all to rock with me for a minute. I'm not a college professor. I'm not a scholar. I'm none of that. I just want to prove to y'all over and over and over again that how they're hiding it from you. So when the sisters told me that, I was pissed off at these professors. And I keep trying to tell you, why you think you don't hear this? This is why I started the radio show. My show. The Sabir Bay Show. To expose this. So let me show you something else. Remember I keep telling you about Spain. All your history is in Spain. This is the man that took down the Moors. Let me back this up a little bit for y'all. This is Charles Martel. They were called Moors, right? He's the one that defeated the Moors. You see that? This is the one that beat the Moors. 723. All this. Look him up. Look that dude up. Okay? Battle of Poitiers. You see that? Look it up and you will actually see Charles Martel who defeated the Moors. All your history. I'm showing you all Spanish books. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go through all the books. I just want to show y'all something. That I'm gonna bring it up to 2017. They cut your Facebook account off for telling the truth. They ain't cut my Facebook off, brother. We still live. My Facebook is not off. They may cut yours off. They'll cut your Facebook off. That's what you just asked me. See this? The Moors discovered what? And colonized what? Hold up. Do y'all see that? Hold up. Do y'all see this? The Moors discovered and colonized what? The New World. Hispanic. Hold on. I want y'all to rock with me. I'm trying to show y'all something. You see that? The language spoken by the Spain in 400 AD. I'm going to try to walk y'all through this because I'm not going to be long on here. Moors, Spanish, Christians. But you see what it says here. Right? So, let me walk you over to this. Where's my cover of my book at? But anyway, this is Moorish Spain. Let me flip this around for y'all. The early Spanish Main. Let me open this up for y'all so y'all can rock with me for a minute. Aboriginal islands. Cuba, Haiti, Puerto Rico, right? Jamaica, Bahamas. I did this before, right? They were the first people to be called Indians. So didn't I just show y'all hold up. Didn't I just show y'all the history of the Moors? We was the same people in this particular book. Did I show y'all in that book? Okay. So let me go in this book. But we're not studying this though, right? But you let these college professors lie to your children. They were the first people to be called Indians. There's your Taino. You don't argue with me. Argue with the professors that's telling y'all this. Right? So, bear with your brother for a minute. And I'm going to show y'all something. I'm trying to make it very plain so y'all can see this. Aboriginals. So when you pick up a dictionary, Webster's right here. American, an Aboriginal, or one of the various copper-colored natives found on the American continent by the European. The original application of the name. Webster's Universal Dictionary, 1936. Do y'all see that? Did they talk about somebody different? How many people go to college and swear they know it, right? We know language, we know law, right? Okay, let you marinate on that for a minute. We'll go right back to the book again. But you don't put two and two together to understand that they still talk about Moors. Cuba, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Bahamas. They were the first people that was called Indians. But you let Hollywood lie to you. Hollywood lies to you. Not I. I'm showing you. So let me go back again to this book. Let's go back to this book again. Remember I told you about Spain? Here you go. The Moors discovered and colonized the New World. I'm not writing these books. So long as I could tell you that you was African American and black, I could take everything from you. We're not done yet. Everybody's okay? Everybody all right? Tweet this out. Send it out. We all right? We good? Distractions is a mug, boy. So bear with me. Waste of money. Hold up. This is what we do for people because we love our people. Webster's Dictionary. Blackamoor. Noun. A Negro. Especially an African Negro. Any dark-skinned person. Well, didn't this article just say, let's go back to this article again. The document that they hide from our people. This is what they hide from our people. So didn't this document right here just say dark skin? They were dark skinned, sometimes almost black. So if I'm reading a dictionary and I'm right here and it says a Negro, especially an African Negro, any dark-skinned person, any. That means my people from the Caribbean, my people from Mexico, the whole 9 yards, they're Moors. But we're going to get into that too. Blackamoor, referring to French, black, Moor, a dark-skinned person, especially a Negro. Blackamoor, black, especially an African, black, a Negro, or Negroes. You know what Negroes mean, right? Everybody know what Negroes mean, right? It means more than one. It means more than one, right? Just like tribes mean more than one, right? They do teach that in school. They teach that in school, right? It means more than one. And see, this is, and I keep trying to tell y'all, they don't want y'all to know this. That's why I said y'all think these people on these shows are telling y'all the truth. They bring people in there for a reason. That's why they said you can't talk about this in the college. But let me show you this. Where's my other book at? Bear with me. American slavery. See that? So, when you do your research and cross-reference everything, right? The New World. Now, remember I just told you, where's the book at? That book was just talking about the Moors in the New World, right? But what time was it? The 1400s, 1500s? Look at this. In New World and the Americas, right? In the New World, slavery. In the New World and the New Americas, right? The term black has become widely accepted within the United States. Go back. The term black has become widely accepted within the United States to refer to people of African or partial African origin, replaced Negro. So what did I just show y'all? What did I just show y'all about the word Nick? Hold up. Did you catch this? The definition? Any dark-skinned person? So why they told her at the college, don't talk about, be very careful about what you talk about at TSU. They told her to be very careful about what she talk about. You see that? It prevailed until the late 1960s. So what were we calling ourselves before that? What were we talking about before that? So no matter what you show these people, we're going to keep playing this game, and the Europeans are going to keep playing the game with you also. So somebody asked me, well, how do we know the books are true? Because you cross-reference everything. Everything you cross-reference and you see. Nubian, Ethiopian, Moors of ancient Egypt, and Negro, Negretta, from West Africa. Black, colored, like white, or on the other hand, European words. Ethiopian and Moors were probably used to describe the so-called blacks until the 1500s. The question would be, go ask your black people about that. But they'll tell you that all the Moors are dead. Because you're not looking in Spain for your history. No matter what book you pick up on Spain, you're going to find it. No matter where you pick up a book at, you're going to find the Moors mentioned. You know why? Certain books, it would be hidden. It is going to be hidden because Negroes don't know how to read. But I'm going to follow me. I'm going to walk y'all through something for a minute. Bear with me, because I'm going to be on here for a little bit more longer. Trying to find all my... Oh, here you go. You see Morisco? Y'all see that? So when people have these arguments about these Spanish brothers, you see that? I got a book on Montezuma. If I can find it, I'm going to show it to y'all. You see that? Moriscos. They were Moors, right? Spain. So, when you see books like this, you should ask the question, who are they talking about? Mexicans and Moors. How people remember when I was talking about Montezuma? Remember when I was in Texas, I was talking about Montezuma? Remember that? Yeah. He was a Moor. I don't know if my sister just got on here, but I want to show y'all this again. So y'all can put that in your... Hope y'all can copy this. Take a picture and share this out. Take a picture of that. The New World. So are we different than the Mexicans? Nope. We're really not. The reason why stuff is happening had to be classified as being white, just like anybody else, to not be accepted as being under the Negro codes. And you got a lot of people who think they're better than us. You have your college professors. You have a lot of your college professors that people have degrees think they're better than somebody else because they don't have that. If you really want to be a professor or a teacher and a scholar, you teach the people the truth. You follow me? Teach them the truth. Show the Mexican book. I have those books for sale. That's my brother Todd's book, but he just put that together to show y'all. And it's okay. So we're not done yet. Bear with me, but they got some more to show before I sign out. One more thing. Here you go. I'm gonna walk you to these books for a minute because I didn't pick this up. These are all books. Learn history. And this is all on Africa. Land and people. Okay? So let me take you to this particular book. Let me open it up for you. And then you can tell it's an old book. See this paper? This is the book. Yeah, you can. Right? So I gotta be very careful because these pages is ripping. You see that? Maori. Dark-skinned race. Did it say religion? Living in northern part of Africa. See Africa races, Africa. Prehistoric. Modern. You see that? Yeah, no doubt. Watch out of darkness. Here you go right there. Now this is in their book. Look what it says. 5th and 8th century. The Arabs who conquered Spain were Moors. So they make you think that the Arabs was paleface. Don't they do that? I just showed y'all history, right? I just showed you the history of the Moors. Did I not? Show you history of the Moors. What they look like. So we get in this game about white and black, right? White and black. White supremacy. White man did this. No, he made niggas. European made niggas. I'm gonna say it again. European made niggas. So let me show y'all something else. Nope. So etymology, right? First, I'm gonna take you to black. Swarthy. Dark. See how black is spelt? But when you go down here, you see blackamoor. You see that? Blackmore. So why would the professor get upset with the sister? Because she wanted to bring up the history of the Moors, right? And she has this book in her office. The professor at TSU has this book in her office. She has this book, Cambridge. So all the people that's going to the colleges swear they being educated and come out. Black lives matter. We black, brother. You know, we came from slave ships. We're going to talk about that in a minute too. But bear with me. Moor. Moorish. Moor. Moorish dance. They have a dance that y'all see Spanish people doing. It's called the Morisca. The dance is called the Morisca. Look what year. Always you pay attention to the years. But all your colleges are teaching your history from the 1600s and up. 1600s and up. Ask them what would we call before the 1500s. Give me one more second. I'm trying to find this other page. Be with me. Moran. Hold on, let me focus this in so y'all can get this. Moran, a blackamoor, a moor, Moran. Here you go. They cannot make money if we are woke and together. Moor, a native of Morocco. Blackmore. Didn't y'all just see that? You say, why have the cannot talk about it? Come on, listen, let me share something with you. They said, they told the sister that it's a conservative school. People in power would never teach the powerless how to take power from them. To do that would be insane. So when the lady said, told the sister in TSU that this is a conservative school, you can't talk about the Moors. You don't hear your black leaders talk about the Moors. Why? Why would you have this book as a professor and don't talk about it? But look at the year. Why would you have this as in your possession and you don't want to talk about the Moors? Okay? And we don't have the heart or the balls to talk about this. I told y'all to read this again and take a picture of that. We didn't use the term black until later on. But see, a person would say, oh, brother, black is the essence of everything. Okay. You can ride with that all you want. You can ride with it. So if you're trying to free your people, it ain't about marching. It's not about talking about Black Lives Matter. You're talking about getting reparations. You can't get it because you don't know who you are. Ask them that question. Okay? So let me show y'all some more before I get off of here. I told you I study things. Even German people. Even Germany. So, let me show you something. I wanted the etymology. I showed you etymology. So let me take you to law. This is why. Oh, let me take you to this before I even do that. American civics. So people ask, how do you know when something is true, right? Or factual? This is what you do. Distinguishing facts from opinions. Civic skills. Facts and opinions. Facts and opinions. Facts, as you know, can always be proved true. They can be counted, measured, and documented in some way. Opinions are what people believe. Do y'all see that? This is the 8th grade civics book. 8th grade civics book. So everything I can talk about here can be backed up with my facts and my research on who we are. And you mean to tell me you in a college or an HBCU or an attorney or a professor and you don't know this? And you saying the Moors died off? Really? Simple, ain't it? It's very simple, right? Hold up. The influences. Here you go. Who influenced your thinking? Who influences your thinking? Look, our families, our teachers, our friends have a great influence on our opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody have them, right? Sometimes are influenced by some well-known person that you admire. And that's what's going on. We listen carefully to who? To famous persons. That's why they always got to tell you, got to have a book. You got to have something to be on a TV show, right? As we call, this is the 8th grade civics book. We also get ideas from what? The mass media. Here you go. Many of these ideas are propaganda. Do y'all see that? This is American civics book. That's why when I do certain stuff, they be trying to figure me out. Like why he's not walking, taking his stuff off, going through the detector. Why is he asking a question? Why is he challenging the professors? Why is he challenging the attorneys? Because I don't have to go along to get along. This is in an 8th grade civics book. Let me flip this back around so y'all can see this. Think for yourself, people, and you can free yourself. Yes, put it in the book. Okay? So, they even talk about here, thinking for yourself. Our republic can only work if citizens are willing to think for themselves and not simply accept what others tell them. This is an 8th grade book, yo. So let me share something with y'all. You've been running around here being told that all your ancestors came over on slave ships, but y'all never questioned how many ships came. I just left a hurricane in Houston. Hurricane season, I think they said, is from July to November, and then you have September until I think a couple months after that. How long did it take to get here? How long did it take to get here? What happened? You ever question how and why? Who did it? Who showed them? Who showed them how to get here? Y'all never question that, right? But we smart. Yet, when you pick up history about these people, because you'll say they're Mexicans, right? But you don't see that they're talking about they had Moors on the ship. 1519, always pay attention to the dates. Their names were Anton, Juan, and Hernando amongst the Portuguese, which is the Portuguese, okay? So they had Moors on the ship, navigating them. To where? Where were they navigating them back to? They was navigating them back to the Caribbean. Now I just told you who the Americans was, right? I just pulled out, where's my definition again to show y'all? Where's my definition at? I showed you the definition in the regular Webster's Dictionary. An aboriginal or one of the various copper-colored natives found on the American continent by the European. The original application of the name. Right? I'm showing y'all that. Over and over and over again. Right? But there's the people of the aboriginals. Cuba, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Bahamas. They were the first one that be called Indians. So, your black leaders, right? Your black leaders not telling your nationality was taken in Philadelphia. They don't tell you that. In 1774. But y'all think all these people are so sharp and so smart. They're not trying to help you. Anytime a so-called HBCU tells you or tell the student that they can't talk about this because this is conservative and y'all keep worrying about Black Lives Matter and talk about white supremacy and y'all run with that, who influences you? Why all of a sudden everybody's saying white supremacy now? Think about it for a minute. Y'all need to ask questions. Y'all need to ask questions. Now let me take you to law. And just in case, I'm going to show you a couple of law dictionaries. So if my people have somebody that's on here that is an attorney or know an attorney, feel free and share this with them, because I bet you won't. Because you're part of the problem. What they say, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Don't we love to brag about that? Don't we love to brag? If we're not part of the solution, we're part of the problem. So if you see this, you're part of the problem if you're not sharing this with your family. Or you ain't making a change. But let me share something with y'all. I have 2 dictionaries. Y'all know I always carry a bunch of dictionaries, law dictionaries with me. Right? But I'm going to show you something. I'm going to walk directly into all of this for y'all to follow me. Sovereignty. Sovereign people. The political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and their qualified electors, who in their chosen collective, who in their collective capacity possesses the powers of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representatives. C. Scott versus Sanford. Now, I'm going to show y'all this. First, it says when you say see something, you see it. Here's the case. Right? That's the book. Here's the Dred Scott case. And you have your this is the case. This is the whole case. And you have Negro leaders that say they overturned it by the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment made them federal subjects. Federal subjects. This is the Dred Scott case that any attorney has to read. So, I'm going to show y'all something. Now, I told you again, I'm not a professor. But look, bear with me. Okay. Look what it says about the African. But why are the African, right? Now, I showed y'all we was already here. But why are the African race born in the state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizen? The answer is obvious. He is not. By the institution and laws of a state. Remember I told you federal, right? They made Negroes federal subjects. This is why your civil rights is under the federal government. Your affirmative action is under the federal government, right? So it says state, not, it says numbered amongst people. He forms no part of what? Sovereignty. He plays no part of sovereignty. So if sovereignty was talking about a people, and it says C. Scott versus Sanford, I'm just making it plain for y'all. This is not complicated. So what happens? Your nationality in 1774 was taken. 1774. In 1779, Negro, black, and colored was placed on you. But I'm going to show y'all something. Again, if you know somebody that's an attorney, please share this with them. Stop lying to your people. There are two clauses in the Constitution which point directly and specifically to the Negro race, right? As a separate class of persons, and show clearly that they were not regarded as portions of what? The people. Here you go. But I can go days in this whole book. I can show you how aliens are under the 14th Amendment. But people don't teach that. If you're a constitutional attorney, let me share this with y'all. You have federal citizen and state citizen. Federal citizen, state citizen. I can go through this law dictionary and show you that. If you study constitutional law, it'll tell you there's two differences. I know this Dred Scott case like the back of my head. Back of my head. Straight up. I can go for days in this case. Now let me show you something. Here's more. A free Negro of African race whose ancestors were imported into this country. First and foremost, this is a continent. Wait a minute. Give me the name of this country, y'all. Didn't this say right here, Aboriginal or the very American? It says found on American continent. So give me the name of the country. This is a continent, right? This is Webster's 1936. Right? Let's go back. Who ancestors were ported into this country and sold as slaves is not a citizen. Right? Within the meaning of the Constitution of the United States. So let me share this with y'all real quick. If I can break this down and make sense out of this. What they're doing, they have to get you to admit that you are African American. This is why other people don't want to get hooked into that garbage. They don't want to play that game. We all Americans. I'm a true American. True American. All right? I'm going to show y'all some more stuff. Everybody all right? Hope y'all share this out. I just got off the plane coming back to LA. And I'm fired up right now. I don't know. Try to email me because this is a lot. Email me because this is a lot of pages, man. That is so far. Where's it at? Where's it at? There's another part of here. The African race is not and never will be recognized either by the language or the purpose of the former. So what they would tell you, this is what Negroes tell you. Oh, brother, the 14th Amendment overturned it. Hold up. I'm going to show y'all something. Bear with your brother. I'm going to sit this phone down for a minute, but I'm going to show y'all something. Get those people that say the 14th Amendment overturned it. Go grab them. Hurry up. Hold on. I gotta find my law dictionary. And I hope I didn't leave it. All right, I don't have it. I think I might have left it in Texas. But anyway, I have a law dictionary that tells you that aliens are persons under the 14th Amendment. That's it. I don't even know what I did with it, where I moved it at, and I might have left it. I'll get it back. Yes, this is the full case. This is the full Dred Scott case. I'm just getting off the plane, so y'all gotta bear with me. I may have it. I could have had to shuffle some stuff around because when I'm on the road, I buy more and more books. I buy books, and I don't know where half of this stuff is at. For real. So I wanted to show y'all some more stuff. Everybody all right? So one more thing. Oh, shut up. This is from the Bar Foundation. So it was something else. This is what I want to share with y'all before I go. Rex 84. The King Alfred's playing. And it just so happened that it's so funny that I'm actually watching this. I'm gonna show y'all what they teach y'all in school. Remember I told you about the media. Media. If people wouldn't even read this, it's too much. You gotta really understand this case, yo. It's a lot. You really have to understand that case. I had that case for almost 20 years. Media. Keep the adult public attention diverted away from the truth, from real social issues. Captivate them by matters of no real importance. This is your sports. Schools. Keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, and real history. Entertain. Keep the public entertained below a 6th grade level. That's all your daily news. That's why they don't read inquiries, because inquiring minds want to know. Keep the public busy, 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 with no time to think back on the farm with the other animals. Now, I got all those books for sale. You can inbox me. All those books I have for sale. So listen, why do you think the flood came? All the animals knew what time it was. A dog can pick up your energy if it's negative or positive. They start yelling and making noise when something's great happen. That's why I said, with no importance, we worried about the football games grade come up. the fight that came out. That's why the flood was coming during that Friday. When I was there, the flood was coming. It was coming. The fight was Saturday. Everybody was comfortable. Monday comes, we done. Okay? We don't get it, yo. So I have this whole case. I have the whole Dred Scott case. I mean, the whole Dred Scott case and this. But look, no, it wasn't Hart. It wasn't Hart. Stop talking about Hart. And that's what I'm saying. We jumping on Hart again. Keep the public ignorant. To get less public organization. Access to control points. That's what they were doing. It's happening right now. Required reaction to outputs. Oh, wait a minute. They talking about white supremacy. Yo, let's take down the statutes. Require reaction to outputs. You see that? Here you go. Create occupation, preoccupation. Lower defense. Attack the family union. I don't like my baby's father. I don't like my baby's mother. We're going to go to child support. Control the education of the young. You're getting educated in school. You're not getting real history about the Moors and who you truly are. Okay, yeah, you just said the propaganda. Hold up. Let's go back to American Civics again. Where we at? Where's my American Civics book at? You just said it. Damn, boy, I be having books scattered all over. Let's go back. Right? You just said it. Propaganda. Oh, I'm going to let you get a screenshot of this, but you should get the book, and I do have the book. I just left Houston. I'm telling you what's happening. Attack the privacy of the church. Destroy faith in government. Social conformity. Computer programming. All these cats think they fighting something, but yet you don't even get it. This book is $10. Maximize the taxes. Stabilize the consent. Consent. The consent is the key. Tight control. Proper timing. You see this? Collapse the currency. Ain't this going on right now? Destroy the faith of the American people in each other. Come on, man. It's happening. Hold up. $1969. Oh, I can go for days. I told you. It's in my head. So if they want to take the book, steal the book, burn the books, it's in my head. Everything is here, and I can spit it verbatim. I'm showing y'all this, because if I didn't show you, you wouldn't believe me. Let's keep it real, because I don't have a book deal. I don't have a book deal. So why would you? I didn't go to Harvard or Yale or Spelman or Morehouse, so you wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe nothing I'm saying. But that's why I always tell people with confidence, bring me your best of the best, and we can have this dialogue on an open forum. Don't inbox me. Don't tell me, oh, I shouldn't be telling people this. I get inboxed a lot. Trust me, y'all. They tell me this all the time. You can publish it, bruh. No, they tell me that I shouldn't be telling y'all nothing. I'm telling you this right now. So if I don't get the support from the people, that's why we tell people to go support SabirBayRadio@gmail.com before it's too late. SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. Shit, niggas, that research would be lead. Shit, that research would be. No, they wouldn't. Believe me. They wouldn't believe me, brother. You know what? Because they'll say conspiracy theorists. I don't rock with conspiracy theorists. Just like I don't rock with white supremacy. I don't do none of that. No conspiracy theorists, no white supremacy, no HARP bull crap that's going on. I don't deal with the HARP. If you messing with nature, nature gonna mess with you back. It's the asphalt and the cement is messing up everything too. Asphalt and cement. Period. But y'all keep letting these people come on TV and radio tell y'all it's hard. It probably have something to do with it. They probably part of that, but it ain't the whole thing, because when you mess with nature, nature's gonna bite you right back. That's just what it is. Nature gonna bite you in your ashtray. Okay? Oh, I got, man, Hurricane Phil feeds off of yes, and that's why we never built the way we built. We always dealt with the grass, nature. The cobblestones in Philadelphia has holes in it that what happens, the earth can still breathe. That's why John Africa was tearing up the cement in Philadelphia so the earth can breathe. So when you cover it with cement, you smothering the cement. You're smothering Mother Earth. You're smothering it. It has to breathe, people. It has to breathe. So, I'm going to show y'all some more stuff before I get off of here. Everything I'm showing you, y'all can research. Y'all can book me to come out. I'm here for booking. I'll come out and speak on it. But I can't carry all these books. So, some of our people will say, well, where you get your information from? I could tell them to bring their books. I'll tell all the professors to bring their books on history and all that. Or any attorney to bring all your law books, and I can spit it verbatim from out of your books. Yup, it was 1969. Propaganda in American Style. You just mentioned that, right? We just read that in that book. Okay? Okay? Y'all, I can go for days showing y'all this on who we are, what's going on, and honestly it will fall on deaf ears. Again, this is why people ask me why this information is not on certain shows or the Breakfast Club. I told y'all before, long as you can talk about white supremacy, the white man's the devil, they're good. They're good. This is why the sister said at TSU, it's a conservative school. Be careful what you talk about. If it's about our history and about us being who we are, then why aren't the college professors teaching this? I told y'all before, I can shut up and play dumb and go be a college professor, go be an attorney, but it would not sit right with my soul. That's why I always ask people to reach out and support. Sabir Bay Radio, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. I just got in, y'all, from Houston, Texas. I'm very tired. I gotta go. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'll probably do something tomorrow, but I gotta eat and get some rest. It's been real. And listen, Houston, stay up, y'all. Miami, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Bang on all these politicians, bang on these attorneys, bang on these professors. Don't let them off the hook. If you have your child in school, bang on them, dude, with truth. Bang on them. They're not smarter than you. Trust me. They're not smarter than you. They're more manipulative. They're not smart at all. Going to college don't make you smart. I'm going to say it again. Going to college does not make you smart. At all. Period. Not at all. So I got to say peace and love to everybody. I got to go. It's been real. I'm tired. Peace.